question everything. So yeah, still, here it is with the illegal immigrants. They just flooded them all in all the Aboriginal Negroes communities all over America. And why is that? Because they don't want to give you reparations. See, they got money and jobs for illegal immigrants, but they don't got nothing for you and I. When it comes to Aboriginal Negroes of America, America shows that they got nothing but pure hatred for the Aboriginal Negroes of America. Nothing but anti-black hatred here in America. Oppression here in America for our people. This United States government, they know what they're doing. Majority of these people that's supposed to be representatives that's sitting up there that are colonizers, all they is are inheritors of stolen wealth, inheritors of the legacy of enslaving and stealing and robbing our land for their own good, for their own means. That's why they're wealthy. And that's why they're up there pretending to be leaders, not leading you nowhere, but destroying you and bringing you destruction as Aboriginal Negroes of America. You think they don't got money for your reparations? Oh, they got money for your reparations. But they also got anti-black hatred for you. And because of it, you will never, ever receive anything from them without getting out and pushing for it. That's just the reality to it. This is why they can bring in hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants into the country and then fund them in order for them to have an economic floor. But you, as the citizen of America, as the Aboriginal of America, you don't get nothing. They ain't giving you no economic floor. They telling you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And if you don't do that, they telling you we're going to mass incarcerate you and flood your community with as many colonizer police officers that we can possibly push into your community. At the same time, hire people that look like you that's for the same agenda of crushing you and pretty much mass incarcerating you. And this is just the reality to it. So until you understand these things and that this all-out attack on you to push you further behind all other nations is the basis of what this illegal immigrant migration situation is. This is another real all-out push to show that they don't have nothing for you, but they'll do everything for everybody else that don't look like you. But when it comes to you, with melon in this country, you're the last of the last. They won't give you nothing. And if you try to do anything that they consider to be against their system, they're coming in drones to crush you. That's just what it is. So when you look around and you see all these legal immigrants coming in, with them saying that they got over 18,000 jobs for them in New York right now and many other places, setting up to get them an economic floor, understand this is why you, as the Aboriginal Negro, are in your communities, and your communities look destroyed and have no resources coming to it. It's done on purpose. It's purposely done to keep you in poverty. They are maintaining their forefathers' oppression that put you in poverty coming out of slavery. This is what it's about. This is what it's been about. This is why we in the position that we in. This is why they make us the face of crime, even though that we are not the ones that's committing the most crime in America based off the federal ethnic census. This is to be able to justify keeping you in poverty. This is why they push that you didn't want to work, that you were lazy. This is because they don't want to see you empower yourself. This is just what it is. This is just the reality to it. There's no empowering yourself as Aboriginal Negroes in America. Because to empower yourself is to have small Aboriginal black-owned businesses all throughout your community. To empower yourself is to also have a police department that look like you, that governs yourself. To empower yourself is to have real speakers that speak on so-called black issues, not brown issues, black issues, to deal with your communities the way it's supposed to be dealt with. They too busy trying to throw you a trick bag with the black and brown community coalition, but the only people that's coming up is the brown community. They're not giving your community no resources. This is why you see the brown community got all sorts of businesses all throughout their community. They owning houses, they owning land, they owning grocery stores and many other things. But you, as the Aboriginal Negro, you ain't owning none of that. Why? Because they're redlining you. They got you under economic oppression. And now that they can circumvent you with all sorts of illegal immigrants coming into the country, for they can focus on their issues and their problems with your tax dollars, they're not planning on giving you reparations. They know they owe you reparations legally by law. Say it again, they know they owe you reparations legally by law. But yet still they won't give you that. Why? Because that's liberation. You can liberate yourself and separate yourself from what they're doing, and they're maintaining that poverty-structured infrastructure that they keep you in your communities, called ghettos, slums, and hoods. This is just the reality to it, my fellow brothers and sisters. This government know exactly what they've been doing to us, and they're still willing to do it. How? Just look at what they're doing for the illegal immigrants and ask yourself, how in the hell have you been here for all these years with them? And every time you built yourself up by the bootstraps, pulled yourself up by the bootstraps, all of a sudden it was race riots with them coming through with thousands of people that are Caucasian or colonizers, burning down your communities, running lakes to your communities, turning your communities into ponds, massacring your people. Got a history of this. I mean, an unbroken chain of a history of this. And in turn, they ain't never give you nothing. They still ain't willing to give you nothing. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, got the Brave Cave, where police officers bringing your people down there and torturing them and beating them all the way up through 2023. Ain't nothing changed. They just keep it quiet, keep it hushed up, keep it away from their body cameras and their cameras, keep it under the low, keep it off their news, while they continue to do the same exact thing they've always been doing to our people, and in turn uplift every other nation but our people, while our babies are walking around struggling and starving and seeing abandoned buildings and ghettos everywhere that they put us in. And the only way we're going to get out of it is through liberation and reparations. And that's exactly what it is. And it's exactly what the government know they owe us and know that they're supposed to have been giving us, and they keep trying to keep us down and keep oppressing us and keeping their thumb and their foot on our neck. Literally, to the point where the police actually got an actual tactic that they use where they put their foot on our knee on our neck, choking us out regardless if we can't breathe. Well, none of us can breathe. All of us can't breathe. All of us need reparations in order to change our outcome. Because at this moment and at this time, with this many illegal immigrants coming to our community, we'll never ever be able to compete. We'll never ever get from the bottom, because they owe us and they're not willing to pay us. And if they ain't willing to pay us, it's always been stated and always been said before from our people, and continue to be stated to this day: no justice, no peace. And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.